Hi everybody, this is Mary for Stampin' Camp with Mary and Mary's Stamping Happenings. And today there's a card Thursday. I'm an independent demonstrator and I really would like to encourage you that if you like my videos, that you purchase your Stampin' Up products from me. You can get all the information right below. Now we started out by doing a real easy, simple stamping card using Expressions, a Paper Pumpkin stamp set, Expressions in ink. That was the June 2021 set. And I really liked it. We stepped it up a little bit and we did this one. Same thing, just let me bring this up. Same thing, just a little bit interesting. But I told you could also use the artistically inked bundle with this. And so I want to show you another card you can make with this. And this uses the artistically inked bundle. So what we're going to need is, we're going to need the artistically inked stamp set. And it comes with the artistic dies. And where's the die we are using? I already used it, so it's there. What we're going to need the Bumblebee and Granny Apple Green and Pacific Points ink. For cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5 piece of Garden or Granny Apple Green, a 4 by 5 1/4 Bumblebee, and where is it? And a 3 3/4 by 5-inch piece of basic white. We also are going to use a 4-inch piece of the shimmer vellum with the 2021 to 2023 in colors. So we're using Evening Evergreen. I've already cut out a piece of that using the flower one. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. We're also going to be using, of course, the Big Shot and the artistic dies. We are going to be using the my Stampin' Seal, and we are going to be using, where is it? Oh, the fine tip glue pen. And I think that's about all we're going to be needing on here, okay? We're also going to be using, whenever you use the fine tip glue pen, you want to use your craft mat so it doesn't get all over, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to ink up the big blotchy thing. First with Bumblebee, just as we did in the other two cards. First with Bumblebee, and we're just going to ink that and stamp that on the basic white. I keep calling it Whisper White, but it's basic white. Kind of wish they wouldn't have changed the name. I know they changed manufacturers because one went out of business, but... And again, just like the other times, you can stamp over. This is a portrayal of the alcohol ink technique. In case you don't want to buy all those alcohol inks, the blends. And then I'm going to clean this off. And then I'm going to stamp with Granny Apple Green, okay? And again, you can overlap it. You don't have to stamp the whole thing. White is good. Okay, maybe just one little one. There. Okay, and I'm going to clean this off. And now what I'm going to do, I would usually do all of my, well, no, I'm going to stamp one more. I'm going to stamp the thank you in Pacific Point because I know where it needs to be, and it needs to be in a corner because that flower, those flower things take up quite a bit of room. So I'm just going to ink up the thanks and stamp that in the corner. There, just like that. And then I'm going to clean this off. And now, before I attach the flower, I want to attach it to the, here we go. I got a glue dot on my thing. I keep sticking my hand in there. I'm going to attach it to the bumblebee with my Stampin' Seal. No trick, once you get it started, always start it on another piece of the Stampin' Seal that you already had down, because then it won't mess up. Okay, so I've got that down. Now I'm going to take the flower, I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to take my, let's bring you up just a little bit. I'm going to take the fine tip glue pen, hopefully it's still working, have to clean it off all the time, and I am going to just put a little bit around the edges and some in the middle because I want it to stay. I want some of this stuff to pop up, so I'm not doing everything, but I want the edges because they'll pull off. Just do a little there, a little here, down, some down in here, some in here, maybe a little bit here and here. And then you want to get that flower, you want that flower to stay. So you're going to, oops, you want this flower to stay. And there's not a lot of room on that flower. Now you'd use your stamp cut and emboss machine to do this. I ran this through about 4 times. I ran it through once and it did not cut out all of these little things in the leaves. So I ran it through again. So it goes back and forth about 4 times to get the leaves. And then you can just, you know, take the leaves and off, and you won't have to sit there and poke forever and ever and ever. Now what I'm going to do is I am just going to lay this on, and you don't want it to be off too much. Yeah, I got one off there. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a trick, because this will roll up. I'm going to put my piece of mat on there, and then I'm just going to sit on it for a second or two so it will flatten out and it will do it. While I'm doing that, I'm making sure that this is all cleaned off, and the tip of that needle, oh, I'm going to have to clean that. See, the tip of that needle goes easily into that, and then you're just going to, if you don't get it right into that space, I will guarantee you, you will just throw that away. Okay, so this should be enough that it's flat. And, oh, not quite. So I'm going to just do it a little bit here. Let's put that under while I get the Granny Apple Green ready, okay? I love this Granny Apple Green. I'm a really bright color right now. It's summer, so I think. Now, in one of these 4 by 12 sheets, you can get 3 of those. And I would show you how they fit on if I could find it. I know it's here because I've used it. I just used it, like I just cut them out. Okay, so this is pretty good. Now I am going to take, another trick for this is if you can't start it all, start it on there, see? And now once you get a roll of that, just start and then you're just going to put it on like that. Okay, so there you have it. Now we've got, I want to show you the rest. We've got this one is the first one, and this is the, this is the next one. And then we've got this one. And this one uses the Artistically inked bundle. Well, I really hope that you'll shop with me and buy all your stuff you need to make this great card. Everything you need to know is down below. Follow me on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for visiting and happy stamping. Bye-bye.